Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Division 2 build video. Well guys, today I have something really weird and funny again, fun to run build. You're seeing on the clip right now, I am actually using a marksman rifle build. Again, I bought you guys another marksman rifle build. Now hold on. This is not just any marksman rifle build. It's not going to do crazy amount of damage where you can just kill anything out there, going to do like 100,000 billion damage. No, it's just enough damage to kill every single NPCs out there who can die with one shots, all the elites and stuff, even if you're playing in a group. Especially I'm saying this is like a solo build because I like to use it a lot when I'm farming control points and stuff, but I'm actually showing you legendary footage because it is way more capable of doing a legendary mission as well, and you have a lot of survivability in this build. Usually when you run marksman rifle builds, you don't have a lot of survivability. All you have is straight up damage, but let's be honest, no matter how much damage you have, you will not be able to kill every single NPCs out there with one shot. It doesn't matter if you have 100 million, 200 million, you won't be able to kill every single NPCs because the game doesn't allow you to do so. So at least have enough damage to kill all those targets with one shot. Doesn't matter if you play in a group or solo, and then just go for survivability so you can actually survive. Where in this case, I'm actually going for armor on kill. So every time I get a kill, I will get armor back. And of course, I will have bonus armor stacked up on me. So I have enough survivability to actually play with this marksman rifle build, even though I miss a lot of shots. So if you're, very keen to run a marksman rifle build and you just not finding the perfect marksman rifle build for you to try it out, because usually people runs like aces or tip of the spear. I have a bunch of those builds as well. If you want, you can check that out. They do crazy amount of damage, but this one not only do damage but also will keep you alive at the same time. So if you're having trouble with your marksman rifle, no matter what your problem is, your aim is bad or whatever is the problem, this will actually going to keep you alive until you get the kill. So let me show you the build over here. As you can see, this is the build. If you look at this build, it's just so weird and random. It just looks so like it just looks so bad. Honestly, that's what I can say. The first time you're gonna look at this build, you're probably gonna think, what the heck is going on in here? Why are you running gunner specialization? Why there's so random items out there? Well, hold on, let me explain it. First, the gunner specialization is only there to give me 10% armor on kill. Now that's not the only survivability I'm gonna get. That 10% armor on kill is there, but that's not the only armor on kill I have. I have a lot of them. So I'm running Mantis here because most people do like Mantis a lot. I myself prefer Nemesis over Mantis, but I'm going to use Mantis just because everybody likes it more than Nemesis. But yeah, I would actually switch to Nemesis sometimes when it's needed. But I've had a lot of fun running Mantis as well, so I'm going to run Mantis because it's super easy to actually aim with it. I mean, you can quick score where Nemesis you have to charge, right? So yeah. Now for the second one, I'm going to go for the White Death. Of course, no brainer. If you're running marksman rifle, you've got a 2 marksman rifle there. So you got one which has high base damage and one which has like a better, accuracy or something. Like you can quick shot with the Mantis, right? So plus you have the decoy. The decoy, every time you get a headshot kill, the Mantis, with the Mantis you have the decoy back, and that's your front line of defense, if I should say. That's the decoy is very important in this build. So I have the lucky shot talent here with the White Death, because White Death is not that crazy good like in accuracy, so I do end up missing a lot of shots. At least when I'm in cover, if I miss, I won't miss because of lucky shot. The mag size is very low as well. Now what's going on in this build? I have 2 pieces of system corruption. Now this is a Dark Zone exclusive gear set. You may or may not have it, but you can actually craft this. But if you don't have the resources to craft, then that's going to be bad. But yeah, this is the Dark Zone exclusive. I have this for ages, to be honest. So I have the mask here. Now the reason why I have 2 pieces of this, because it gives me 15% armor on kill. Now in total right now I have 25% armor on kill, but I will get more than that. Trust me, hold on. So we got the weapon damage, headshot damage, and headshot damage mod on the mask. Same for the holster. We got weapon damage and headshot damage. It's not maxed out. I'm trying to optimize it. Currently running low on resources. Now, for the high ends, I went for the chest piece, which is an Orioldi, because it's the marksman rifle build. We get that 10% marksman rifle damage here, and I have a headhunter talent, and I have headshot damage and headshot damage mod. Now, you would say run the chain killer. I'll explain that, and I'm also going to show you all the damage with various gears and stuff. So just hold on, that's all I can say. Now for the backpack, I'm going to go for the Providence because it gives me 15% of headshot damage, and I have headshot damage and headshot damage mod. Now the talent here is super important, which is the Bloodsucker talent. Yes. Now why I have Bloodsucker? Because every time I get a kill, I will get 10% bonus armor. Now that's also count as a 10% armor on kill, if you should say, but it's not going to be your white armor, but more like a blue armor, so it's a bonus armor. So in total, if you count now, I have 10% from Gunner, 15% from System Corruption. I have 10% more from Bloodsucker, because every time I get one kill, I get Gunner 10% armor on kill, 15% from System Corruption, and 10% from the Bloodsucker, which actually applies as a bonus armor, but it's actually 10% armor on kill, and if I keep getting those kills, I will stack these Bloodsucker armor, like bonus armor, 10 times, and that's like 100% bonus armor on you. You'll end up getting 1.7, 1.8 million armor on you if you stack up Bloodsucker, to be honest, with this build. So yeah, it's pretty fun. It's actually going to save you. I mean, on the legendary mission, I had no issues when I was clearing the first area. It was just so much fun to actually do that. And I was surprised that it was working so good. And now for the gloves. Now this is where I would have multiple choices. But first, I'm going for the contractor gloves because we have that 8% damage to armor. It's going to be super important killing those elite guys with armor on them. So that 8% multiplicative damage will help a lot. Plus, we have headshot damage here as well. Although this is a LMG piece, but the damage to armor do help. Okay, now for the knee pads, I will always gonna use the Sawyer's knee pads because this will buff the damage by a lot, like 30% extra damage when you stay in cover. Plus, it's not gonna let you get staggered by grenades, and you can keep up this damage. So you just use this. That's all I can say. I'll show you what happens when you run different pieces. Now, of course, how I'm using this build is basically throwing the decoy, using my Mantis to get the kills, and using my decoy as distraction, and I have a chem launcher as a healing a little bit if I want some heal. But most of the times, even on the legendary missions or also the control points I've played, I'm not really losing my armor. The NPCs are targeting my decoy. Even if the NPCs shoot me, I don't lose armor because I'm getting armor on kill, right? I have so much armor on kill on my build. Now I can increase that armor on kill by sacrificing a little bit of damage. But first, I'm going to show you how much damage I can do with this build. Of course, you're seeing the clips, but if you haven't paid much attention, let me show you on the shooting range. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is, when you're playing Black Tusk missions and you have the Warhounds and stuff, usually for a Marksman Rifle guy, the Warhounds are very problematic. So what you can do is when you have Headhunter talent all the way up active, use the White Death and shoot the Warhound on the leg, and that should one-tap the Warhound instead of using the Mantis. Don't use the Mantis because the Mantis can only do damage on head and also on the weak points. So use the White Death and shoot the Warhound on the leg when your Headhunter is active, and that should one-tap him. So first, let's come here. We got the Sawyer's knee pad damage going down, but it's fine though. I'm just going to proc the Headhunter as fast as possible. So normally without Sawyer's knee pads, I'm actually doing like 14 million here. So I'm going to wait for the Sawyer's knee pads to be proc all the way up. So it's almost active. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see I am hitting for 18 million right now on the head. Look at that, 18 million. You see that? So that's the Mantis is doing 18 million. Now that's actually a lot of damage. And this is enough damage to kill elite guys with one shot. Doesn't matter if you play in a group or solo. So that's the damage here. 18 million with the Mantis, and with the White Death, I'm going to be doing 20 million. There you go, as you can see, 20 million right there with the White Death on the head, right? So that's really good. Now, let's change some pieces here and then see what happens. So if I go for the Chain Killer chest piece, just swapping from the Orioldi to Chain Killer and just keeping everything same. So if I shoot with the Mantis right now, let me just get the Headhunter. It's gone. Okay. So we're getting the Headhunter now. There we go. You can see I'm hitting 17.7 million. So previously with the Orioldi chest piece and Headhunter, I was hitting 18 million. But with the Chain Killer, I'm only doing 17.7 million. That's just the crit right now. Yeah, there you go. 17.7 million is what I'm doing. So it has reduced my damage. It's because Orioldi gives you 10% marksman rifle damage, and chain killer gives you 5% weapon damage. So you're losing 5% damage there. So that's the only difference there. Now, if I use the Orioldi chest piece again, and I swap the contractor gloves to, let's say, this one, the Borka Harris gloves. Now, you can, of course, use a chain killer chest piece and use an Orioldi gloves. I don't have the Orioldi gloves with me right now, so I'm showing the other way around. So yeah, let's see how much damage this will be, because I just increased my weapon damage by 5%, and also I reduced 8% of multiplicative damage, right? So look at that. With this, I'm critting for 17.8 million. Do you see that? 17.8 million. So with this combo, I'm going to be doing 17.8 million. So if you're going for damage, don't use a chain killer and Orioldi gloves. Go for Orioldi chest piece and the, what is it called? The contractor gloves, because of course the 8% damage to target out of cover will hit more. So I was doing 8 million with the Mantis, as you saw. Now, if you want more survivability, which I was actually using most of the time, I would go with the dead grips. Now, this dead grips, I rolled weapon damage here. I don't have headshot damage here, which is fine. But what I get is 10% armor on kill. Now, if I count again, I would have 10% from the gunner. I would have 15% from the system corruption, so that's 25%, 10% from the death grips, that's 35% armor on kill, and of course the bloodsucker, every time I get a kill I'll get a 10% bonus armor, which is actually a 10% armor on kill, so that's 45% armor on kill in the build if you run it like that. Now let's see how much damage I can do when I run the death grips. So remember, I don't have headshot damage on the death grips, so if I proc my headhunter now with the Mantis and I keep going, that's 17.3 million, as you see. That's an 18.2 million of a crit. Now, 17.3 million is what I'm staying at right now. And you can see the bloodsucker is stacking up, giving us so much bonus armor, which is pretty awesome. And that's the damage I'm doing with the death grips without having headshot damage on it. Let me tell you, if I had headshot damage, I would be doing 17.5 million. And that's actually enough damage to kill, again, all the elites out there who doesn't have a helmet or anything. You can one tap with 17 million plus damage, and I'm doing 17.3 million damage, where I also have 45% armor on kill with this build, plus I'm stacking up bonus armor on me. So you can run it like this if you feel that you're with the marksman rifle, you're having trouble getting aim or whatever it's your issue is, if you're bad on aim or you're just like taking a lot of shots and you're dying a lot, run it like this. You have a bunch of armor on kill. You're still going to one-shot those guys out there, and you're just gonna have fun. If you're want to try different things, new things, you can try this build and see how it goes for you. Or if you want, you can change the death grips to, like I said, the contractor gloves to get more damage. Where I was doing 18 million. Now, I already showed you my gear pieces. It's not maxed out, but if I had maxed out weapon damage on my pieces, I can guarantee that I can hit 19.5 million with this build while running the contractor gloves, because my weapon damage on most of the pieces are not really maxed out. So, but yeah, this build is super strong. I would say when I was running solo in a control point, they can't take my armor down, the NPCs, and the decoy was taking all the damage because the NPCs were distracted by it. Just deploy the decoy in a location where all the NPCs can see it, so they will fire at it, and then you can keep on getting those headshots with the Mantis, and of course the decoy will get reset, plus you have that armor on kill to survive, and that's basically how you play with this build, to be honest. So yeah, just try it out and see how it goes for you. And if you want to see my stats, I have only 255% headshot damage with this right now, with of course the death grips combo, and if I go with the contractor gloves, I would have 265. So yeah, that's it does look very random, it does look very weird, but it is actually working super good and keeping me alive a lot of time. The survivability is good. So if you're keen on running on sniper build and you're just having trouble with the survivability, just try this build. You will be absolutely fine in a group as well, because in a group you not only have one decoy, but you have 3 extra decoys, which your teammates are. So you should be fine. You have enough damage to kill the elite guys, with one shot. And I know there are builds that can do 50, 60, 70, 100 million damage, but that's just numbers which pleases your eyes. But honestly, you can't kill every single NPC is even having 100 to 100 million damage. So what's the point of that? I mean, I know it's fun, but try this way. If you just want to get better at sniping, this build will help you a lot because you have that survivability. So if you can get one kill and it takes you a lot of time to get that one kill, you will get those armor back. So it will help you be better at sniping if you want to be. So just try it out, see how it goes for you, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's basically for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.